Hawks and the Wizards, game 2 at Verizon. Dwight Howard and company setting up against John Wall, who was fabulous in game 1 for the Wizards. Marcin Gortat denying Dwight. John Wall. Then to Bradley Beal. And I think you know what's next.
Oh, that's a three ball. I'm telling you, that chemistry between those guys is just growing.
Gortat had 3 blocks in the quarter, 5 in the game. Washington up early. Then Dennis Schroeder trying to give his team a boost. Turns the corner.
Well too,
yeah, he had 12 in the quarter. Atlanta's up by 1. Markieff Morris with a miss. Bradley Beal, offensive rebound, and John Wall for 3.
Look out. When the blur gets going right there, they're in trouble. Now, there you see the penetration, a nice dish.
Nice lead for Gortat, who had 8 in the half, all in the second. But guys, 29 personal fouls, 34 free throw attempts in the first half.
Was blowing, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, they knew it was going to be physical with all that MMA talk. And then Wall dunks and stares down Dennis.
What'd he say?
Well, I can't really say what he said.
I'm going to say the second part. I think I can say the second part.
Go ahead.
He said, here it comes. Wait on it.
Millsap, the drive, banks in a runner, 14 of his 27 in the third. But what about D at the line?
There are as many fouls called as made free throws in this game, or just about pretty close. How does that affect the way you play this fourth quarter, and how do you address it with your team?
Yeah, we're going to have to learn how to defend the free throw line. They're getting too many, we're fouling too much. We're putting them on the line, but we have to get in our rhythm and get a stop and get in transition.
Well played, Coach. Well played. John Wall.
I have a question. How do you defend them?
I don't know.
That's for another show. Hits and draws the foul, made the free throw, ties the game at 94. Schroeder finds a little opening and slams it home.
Little man getting up.
I see you.
Washington's up by 1. Then John Wall.
Ooh, come here. Come here.
Drops in a jumper. More of John Wall. Pokes it free.
Trouble. Good. Showtime, Jake Wall.
That's what them 2 surgeries do for you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He got him knocked back right.
103-98.
But they say he went to the good doctor.
Yes.
Taking a lap around Verizon. John Wall to Bradley Beal, who started slow but finished strong. That was huge.
Can you say dagger?
You just did.
Yep. It is.
Wizards end the game on an 18-7 run, and they win 109-101. A fourth quarter Beal takeover. Wall matches his playoff career high in back-to-back wins. And as for Atlanta, in 2 games now, 11 of 45 from 3, 23 points allowed off turnovers each game. The Hawks 0-4 at Washington this year, heading home. Here's the real deal after finishing strong.
I was just being aggressive. I had a terrible game, man. I didn't shoot the ball well at all, man. And I just stayed aggressive. My teammates just stayed on me and just said, keep shooting it. You know, the fourth quarter, they're going to fall. And, you know, I got some easy ones at the basket, and I just continued to stay aggressive.
What was the feeling like when you hit that 3 under a minute left and the crowd went crazy?
I needed that one. I needed it bad, you know, and that was a big shot for us. That was a great feeling, you know. Sense of confidence to put us up, get us a good lead in the fourth. And, you know, we needed that. We need that energy. This energy has been great for us in the playoffs so far, and now we got 2 tough ones on the road.
With the 55 total fouls that were called this game, your bench really had to step up tonight, and they were outstanding. What did that show you as a team that when you needed them most, they were there? Oh, man, we've grown a lot. You know, in the past, you know, everybody's been punching us in the mouth about our bench and saying that we haven't been really good, but they've been tremendous the whole second half of the year. You know, they've been proving people wrong, and in battles like this, they help us starters because we don't get off to good starts. Sometimes we get in foul trouble, and they do a tremendous job of keeping up the pace for us.
Beal stayed the course, 16 of his 31 come in the fourth quarter. And Danny, as we're watching the Wizards now, they're up 2-0, it's early, but we're seeing something special, aren't we, with this young team coming together?
We really are. John Wall has been exceptional, and this Wizards team, they play so well with him. As fast as he is, he should beat everyone up the court, but his teammates run with him because they're expecting the ball, they want to get open shots, and it's encouraging for you to run. And as far as this series goes, we've talked about the physicality of it, and there were a lot of fouls called in this game. Well, what that does, that creates a lot of dead ball possessions. And Scott Brooks is a great X's and O's coach, so the coaching comes into a bigger play because he's drawing up a lot more plays and he's able to get creative, and it changes how these games can have an outcome more so than just the players. But the coaching, in this series at least, will be a big factor.
Hey, Mo, for Atlanta, we talked about the deficiencies over 2 games, but among them, I would think it's difficult to hide Dwight Howard because he's so big, but that's happening.
That's the key. I mean, you look at Dwight Howard, you look at tonight, You look at the first half, which he gave you nothing. He was 3 for 5 from the field with 6 points and 7 rebounds. He had 4 at the half, 4 rebounds. And when you look at those statistics and you look at the highlights and you look at the game, he could have gave you a whole lot more. He has to play pissed off. He has to be mad. He has to go in there and be a guy that gets you 5 to 6 offensive second chance possessions a game. I'm looking at the stats. He has 2 offensive rebounds. You know how many more Gortat has? 6. 6 offensive rebounds. He has to be a beast. He has to control that area. He has to be the man that Dwight Howard that everybody know that wants. They want him to be successful.
Well, we'll see if that happens, Mo.
So I need him to be a beast. I need him to play well.
We'll see if it happens
2009
at the highlight factory.
2009.
All right, save it for Saturday. We're going to be back.